Let me ask you something real quick. Has it been getting harder for you to keep your short-term rental book solid lately? You're not imagining things. Whether it's fewer inquiries, more guest turnover, or higher costs, the short-term game is shifting fast. And here's the thing, a lot of investors are taking a hard look at their numbers and realizing that long-term rentals might actually be the better play right now. Today I'm breaking down exactly why that shift is happening, what you should know, and how to decide if it's time to make the switch yourself. Hi, I'm David Weber, broker-owner of State Property Management, right here in sunny Orlando, Central Florida. So, why is it harder to fill your short-term rental today? Let's start with the elephant in the room, competition. Orlando and Central Florida have always been competitive, but right now it's next level. We have huge new resort developments opening or expanding, like Margaritaville Resort in Orlando, Everest Place, Evermore Resort, and of course, the on-site theme park hotels run by Disney and Universal. These places offer all-inclusive experiences, pools, restaurants, spas, shopping, all walkable, all professionally managed. And tourists are buying in. Many travelers are opting for these all-in-one options instead of browsing through 100 different Airbnb listings. It's not that your property isn't great, it's that you're now competing with major hospitality brands that offer convenience, perks, and zero guesswork for guests. That's a tough battle for the average owner. Okay, what are the real costs behind short-term rentals? Now let's talk about money, not what you're making, but what you're spending to keep your property running as a short-term rental. I've seen it time and time again. Investors who thought they were making great gross income from short-term bookings, but after all the expenses, not so much left. Guests on vacation are not gentle on properties like they are on their own homes. You've got cleaning fees every few days, lawn and pool care weekly, utility bills staying sky high year-round, constant replacements for furniture, linens, appliances, pest control, property inspections, emergency fixes, plus licenses, permits, tourist taxes, and HOA compliance. These aren't optional costs, they're the baseline of operating a compliant, guest-ready, short-term rental. In some cases, it's costing owners an extra $10,000 to $15,000 a year in operating expenses compared to long-term rentals. That's serious money off your net returns. Let's ask another question. What else is hurting your profits? Uncertainty. With short-term rentals, there's always a level of unpredictability. Your income is only as good as your next booking. There are cancellations, last-minute no-shows, gaps between reservations, and that's assuming nothing goes wrong with the property itself. And what happens if a hurricane passes through? Or your area gets a bad review on social media? Or the city cracks down on short-term rentals? You're always at risk of disruption. Compare that to long-term rentals. You collect the same rent every month. You're not constantly rehiring cleaners or replying to late-night messages. You can budget around consistent income and predictable maintenance. When you factor in your peace of mind, long-term renting starts to look even more appealing. By the way, if you're considering making this shift from short-term to long-term, we'd love to help. At State Property Management, we specialize in working with Central Florida investors who want to simplify their portfolio, reduce overhead, and move towards more reliable returns. Our team handles everything, from marketing and tenant placement to rent collection and property maintenance. You can be hands-on or hands-off, as you want. Feel free to reach out to us anytime by emailing customerservice@statemanagement.us or visiting www.managecentralfloridaproperty.com. We're here to make the transition as easy and profitable as possible. Now let's really dig into the benefits of long-term rentals. Number one, lower operating costs. One of the biggest draws, you're not cleaning every few days, paying booking platform fees, or replacing towels weekly. A long-term tenant takes care of the property like a home, not a hotel. Number two, steady cash flow. You get reliable monthly income. That predictability is great for budgeting, reinvesting, or financing new properties. Number 3, easier financing and valuation. When your property shows steady income with fewer expenses, banks like it more. That helps with refinancing or selling later. Number 4, less regulation. Many cities across Florida are tightening the rules on vacation rentals. Long-term rentals face far fewer regulatory hurdles. You stay compliant and avoid fines. Number 5, less time managing. Long-term tenants don't need concierge-level service. Fewer calls, fewer texts, fewer reviews. You get your time back. Now, I'm not saying short-term is always bad. In certain situations, it still works. You have a unique property in a high-demand, low-supply area. You live nearby and can manage it yourself. You want to use it personally during parts of the year. You've already optimized your systems for turnover. But for many investors, especially those scaling up or wanting more passive income, the pros of long-term outweigh the excitement of short-term. So, let's wrap it up. The vacation rental market is changing. Increased competition from big resorts, rising costs, and unpredictable income are forcing many investors to reconsider their strategy. And for a lot of them, the answer is simple: switch to long-term and enjoy more stability, fewer headaches, and healthier profit margins. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and click like and subscribe. We put out videos like this twice a month focused on smart investing, property management tips, and Florida market updates. Have questions or want to chat about your portfolio? Reach out anytime. Again, the email is customerservice@statemanagement.us and the website is www.managecentralfloridaproperty.com. I'm David Weber with State Property Management. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.